How y'all doing? You know, it's LA up in the house. We're going to get back started, even though my lights still ain't working. They still ain't got no lights, you know, but I'm going to do this reading for my Aquarius. It's for the 6th, 7th, and 8th. I need to get back into the girl things. Well, first of all, I put the Emperor in the middle to see what we got going on in relationships. Let's see what the relationship they have to say about it. They say basically you got the Ace of Swords upside down, but you got a lot of conflicts, your arguments, you just ain't seeing eye to eye about stuff. But, you know, your journey, you're taking a journey to some things. This card came besides as clarification that you feel like you don't know what to do. You're in two sides of the shades of your opinion, and you, Aquarius, you can't, see what you understand something. You can do you, but you can't run somebody else. You can't make them run to the building. You can suggest they go to the building, but whether they take the building, that's their choice. So before you go off the GG, you need to realize that you're in a relationship. You're not the parent, first of all. And you can't see yourself because you are like a magician. You are like maybe be more, you've been here lots of lifetimes and you know more, you're older than this person. This is a fire sign because the fire sign card came out, and then you got an air sign, which that I'm seeing on here. And then you got the, over here, basically it said the Knight of Cups. To me, you got a journey that you can't get in that relationship. You can't get past over to the other side. So you're feeling like you're giving your cup, trying to make some peace with that other person. But you got to understand, you got your insecurities. Excuse me, this, it looks like you got your insecurities that come out, okay? And these insecurities is what's leading you to, in this relationship, you got your insecurities, and you both got your defenses on, both got your swords, okay? And that ain't the way to be, Aquarius. And remember, this is for the 6th, 7th, and 8th, and this is allegedly. So don't shoot the messages, y'all. Just listen and hope you get it. But then you also got over here, you have the 5 of Swords. Look like you got your swords. You done defeated it, and everybody done dropped their swords, and you done retreated. You know, you done took your swords, your 3 swords, and took off. And the others, they done put down their sword, but you want to be on top. You basically want you want to be on top. You want all the swords. You want everything to go your way. But in relationships, you can't grow somebody up. You can be in a relationship, and you can't make nobody do nothing. Remember, it's a give and take. That person is grown. If these are two grown people are in a relationship because they are not seeing eye to eye. Then you got the Sage card. And the Wisdom card, you need to get your wisdom on it and probably sage the situation and seize it, you know. And like I said, there's a fire sign that this is connected with. You're trying to take over all. You don't want to see none of their side, Aquarius. But that's just not fair. Because I see the other side. I'm looking at it. And it's both ways. You got 2 Ace of Cups here. So basically they say that they want y'all, it's important y'all stay together and be a partnership. Because it's only 2 Ace of Cups. Because usually it's more than that. They'll say what you should do. You have the Ace of Cups over here. Looks like your cup is overflowing. You're not being able to keep a steady fill. You dripping out on your cup because you're all in that. You see how red the hand, how this color is. It's just, to me, it looks like you can't keep no steady still with that. You can't see. You're overflowing in your cup because you're so angry. You're so, I'm just so mad. I can't. Conflicts and anger can lead to a lot of things. You got to let go of that. You can understand something. You do not grow nobody up, and you cannot control nobody. And then you have the Lovers card come out. See how that fist is all balled up, y'all about ready to go heads and head. But these are two, just don't get fooled by the sex of the card, because with ours, with energy, it's not got nothing to do with girl, man, whatever. It's nothing to do with that. You could be in a male's energy just like female, because it's all mixed. But it looks like both of y'all going heads to head. And that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to learn to compromise. And sometimes you got to put down your sword, Aquarius. And if this is an older person and a younger person, you got to understand that gap that you have with that person. Then you got, they're basically saying that the crone is blocked on the mother of this person that's having the fade. Her crone is blocked, needs to be unblocked, and that's your third eye. You're not seeing, the other one's not seeing your point because it's blocked. And then we got the Knight of, down here, like I said, the insecurities and all that. And at the end of the deck, I seen, look like you got the Fool card, and then you have the High Priestess. And the Fool card look like you're trying to almost fall over, because you just do not want. It's like this person is kind of like you can't keep her steady because you're about to fall off the cliff. And then you got the High Priestess. She ain't playing no dang games, just like you ain't. It's like a two-way street. Then you got on the, you want victory and everything, because the King of Staffs wants the victory, period. Don't care how he gets it, don't care who he gets it with, he's going to get victory. But the thing is, you don't realize victory is a two-way street. You can't just expect and take all and the other has nothing. That's not cool, Aquarius. You got to understand it's a compromise that you need, the two of you. Let's see if there's anything else. Is there anything else we would like to say about this relationship that they could probably work it out? Anything else from my Aquarius? Okay, you need to get your wisdom out. They say basically you need to get your wisdom back in. If you're the older Aquarius, then you should have some kind of wisdom. But sometimes we're stuck in our ways and we just do not want to change. We do not change, so that it can't budge, because you apparently got. To me, you got, there's a Taurus on here, so you can have Taurus in your sign too, in your rising or your mood, and it could be that's causing this. And you cannot see, and both Taurus and Aries is going to fight. Okay, back to this. But anyway, the wisdom have to set in, because the older person has to be the bigger person sometimes. And that's kind of hard to do, because I know I have a hard time being the bigger person. Okay, then we have yourself and the King of Water. There's some water in this chart with somebody that could be going through something. You have to change yourself, and it could be some water in the chart. So that kind of makes a person that's less emotional. They can block their emotions a little bit. They're dreamers. They can do that, and it cause problems because they feel like they thinking about themselves. The Aquarius is, the water sign. I mean, not Aquarius is air sign, but yeah, as far as in the chart with the air. But yeah, this is a water sign. Whoever this water sign belongs to, they need to analyze themselves to get along with a water sign. There's a lot of water in the chart too, could possibly be in this person's chart. And this person seems to be the emotional side. They're not real emotional. They could care less. They got that little Taurus going on. Then that's where that no care attitude come in. You say you could say sorry at the end of the day. They're still not gonna accept it because they feel like you're conniving. And it's like this, like Aries, when they're stuck in their stuff, or when the Taurus or water sign, but usually it's the Taurus is them Aries, they don't get along. Your thoughts need to stop thinking so much on insecurities on each other. You're supposed to be loving on each other, not thinking so insecurities like Aquarius. Remember that if you want a good relationship with somebody, you can't be their daddy. You can be the mother or their mother. You have to be in the relationship like, I can't grow you up. You've already grown up and you both need healing. Need to heal within yourselves to conquer in a relationship. Nothing's perfect, and that person is not going to be perfect. And if you think that they're going to come and you're going to come within that person's life, that you're going to run them and they not got nothing to say about it, no, not in this chart. What I see, they have a right to speak, and you're wrong for taking that away. You can't take away somebody's rights to speak. They were grown up just like you. And if you do that, you're hurting the relationship more than you're helping, because this relationship was put together by the heavens. This like they were stung by the bee and they put them together because they used to be together. In this chart, the air sign and the look like the air sign and the fire sign were put together. And it's just, and they don't understand why they're together, but they're opposites. What I mean is, there's Taurus in that chart. That person's an Aries. So if they got Taurus in their chart, they're not gonna get along. They both is, I can say, powerful people. But this couple here is supposed to be together, but they have to analyze their situation and stop being so stubborn. The bottom line on this thing is they're stubborn as an ox. They want everything to be perfect. There's nothing perfect in this world. No one's perfect. So stop trying to be somebody's boss. And remember, you can boss yourself and you have to compromise with that other person. Use your intuition and have faith that the person is listening to you. Sometimes they got to grow up too. If they're younger than you and you're older than them, you got to let them grow up to Aquarius. You can't just, oh, you're going to do it this way because I say. It doesn't work like that. They're going to rebel just like you do. You stuck in your ways because you Taurus in your chart. And Tauruses don't believe in, they kind of don't forgive very easy. It's their way to highway. It's everything perfect. Ain't nothing perfect. If you think it is, then you're lying to yourself, of course. But that's all I have to say. And thank y'all for joining me. This LA, excuse the do, because I don't feel like getting all dude up today. I'm going to be me today. Because no lights will make you like this. So God bless all of y'all. Remember, you need to subscribe, share, and like, and share this so we can get this crack alive. And I'm going to try to get better on this, but I had to do what I had to do to get better. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.